What's going on, YouTube? Hope you guys are having a great Saturday so far. Got about 5 or 6 plays for you guys today. Um, 3 plays overall. One double up play, but I'll show you guys in a second. Just want to go ahead and start with the recap of yesterday's plays. We had this play here: Anthony Davis and Donovan Mitchell. Anthony Davis was no sweat, pretty much. He did end up getting it in the fourth quarter, but it was it was a no sweat. Donovan Mitchell, I mean, what are you gonna do? He's gone under this line in his last, what was it, 9 games. He's gone under it, two so far head to head. I mean, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Um, Welcome to sports betting, I guess. Sometimes things don't work out, but that one was kind of crazy. He only ended up getting 20 points in the game, and obviously 10 of them came in the first quarter. So I don't know. It was a weird play for sure. But I would definitely take that bet again. Same with Anthony Davis, but I would definitely take this again, 100%. Moving on, we had this play here: John Morant and Jokic. John Morant had a pretty good game as well. He ended up getting 10 assists, so smashed the line. But like I said, this is kind of what I was expecting him to do. Jokic, on the other hand, he had quite the opposite. He had a pretty bad game, to be honest. He only ended up getting 7 rebounds, as you can see, but he really didn't look like himself tonight, or not tonight, last night. He was playing kind of slow, and he just, I don't know, he wasn't really looking like the Jokic we know. I think he only ended up getting like 2 assists and stuff. Like, his line, I think, for his points, rebounds, and assists was like 50 and a half, or like almost 55, I think, at one point. And he didn't even come close to that. He was in like the high 20s, low 30s. So that was kind of crazy. But same thing here. I would take this bet again. He just kind of had a little bit of an off night. Moving on to the next one, we actually did hit this play. This was over here on Better. Like I said, this Kevin Durant line was pretty free. He's hit this in every game so far this season. This is essentially a free square. He ended up getting 41, so absolutely crushed the line. Even his original line, he crushed. Um, and then Walker Kessler, he had a pretty good game as well. This is a little bit sweatier because um, it was only a couple minutes left in the fourth when he got this, but um, I still had him like on track to get this, even through the fourth quarter. So yeah, I mean, this is a good play. Nice little 3x. You don't really get to those too much. At least I don't. I usually do either goblins or a little bit lower payouts. So nice little 3x, that always helps. So we ended up did breaking even. If you tailed all three of these plays, we did break even, which you never want to do, obviously, but it's a lot better than the alternative, which is which is losing all 3 plays. So yeah, we'll take that, and we'll go into today. Yeah, so the first couple plays I got for you guys today is going to be Isaiah Hartenstein and Jalen Johnson. This Jalen Johnson line I really like. It's discounted over on Underdog. They have an NBA Cup special going on today, so I'll go ahead and pull them up over here on Outlier. Just look up here. Oh, rebounds. And then we'll go to. They don't have 8, so we'll just go to 7.5. As you can see here, he has a 75% hit rate on the season. He's been having a pretty good season overall. So have the Hawks, to be honest, man. The Hawks have been kind of sneaky this season. A lot of people like to hate on them, but they're having a really sneaky season. I'm not gonna lie. And if you come over here to head to head, this was last season, but he's already hit this. He actually already smashed this line, one game so far this season. Come over here to Prop Madness. Let me find him. Jalen Johnson. Go down to 7.5. And then you go to opponent defense. You can see their top 15. If you go to top 15, he's hit this in 7 straight games against top 15 defenses. His most recent game being against his opponent today in Milwaukee. And like I said, it's the NBA Cup, so teams are going to have to perform. And if they don't, man, they're going home. So you're either going to perform or you're going home. There's no alternative. So they're going to have to perform. Obviously, the Boston is a pretty good matchup. They ended up losing by 30 here too, and they still covered. Not Celtics. Cavaliers are another good matchup. They ended up winning both of these, and he still cashed. So I really like this play. I think it has a very good potential for cashing today, especially at this discounted line. The 9.5 is a little bit more sketchy, but they him being discounted to 8 is very good. I like that a lot. And then going to his pair, go over here to Hartenstein. Say Hartenstein, and then it's gonna be points, rebounds, and assists. I don't know how to find that. Okay, so you go over here, points, rebound, assists. We had him at 24.5. Let's go here. I want to show you this first. He's one of one head to head this season. And man, ever since Chet Holmgren has been out, man, this guy has been absolutely killing it. I know I showed you guys this the other day as well, but man, he has been absolutely killing it. He started off super hot this season, ended up having two pretty bad games. I mean, still 24 isn't bad. He ended up hooking there, but he had two pretty bad games, and then he's kind of getting back to his form now. But yeah. So yeah, I mean, one of the games has been against Houston already. Come over here to Prop Madness, and then you come down his shot chart down here. You can see he takes all of his shots in either in the paint or in the restricted area. And if you come over here, obviously Houston has a pretty good defense. Şengün is no slouch of a center, and they're having a pretty good season so far. But as you can see here, they're kind of middle of the pack when in terms of defending the paint and the restricted area. But I still, just like the other day with Giannis, I don't think that it's really going to matter too much. I think that the type of player he is and the circumstances, like I said, the NBA Cup, win or go home, I think that this should be a pretty good play. Moving on to the next play here. So yeah, I got Hartenstein and Johnson in the play. There's a lot of good discounts on here, but this is just my favorite one. I know another one is Dyson Daniels, his rebounds and assists. That's another good one if you don't like this Johnson play. But yeah, I like Jalen Johnson here. So that's that play. Moving on to the next one here. We're jumping into a little bit of Call of Duty, boys. If you guys know anything about Call of Duty or anything about me, which you probably won't because I've only uploaded a couple videos, but man, Call of Duty is my absolute favorite game right now. I play, man. I love Call of Duty. But yeah, we're gonna jump into some Call of Duty today with Bryson Daly. Bryson Daly, man. I mean, there's not even anything. I literally only have one thing written down for Bryson Daly, and that's this. Let me show you. So what do we get him at? 104. We'll just go 109. Doesn't matter, boys. He's hit this line in 10 straight games. The only game he didn't hit it was the first game of the season, man. I mean, there's nothing really this much to say about this guy. I mean, the guy's insane. He's having one of the best seasons he can have. I mean, the guy's an absolute animal. Army, Navy, always competitive. They're ranked 85th in the country for rushing yards allowed, giving up 159 per game. I mean, there's nothing else that I can say here at all. If you like it, obviously play it. If you don't, if you think maybe it's a trap, obviously you can fade it, but just giving you my opinion. And then for King of Body here, the map set just got released, and if you guys know Call of Duty, I'm not sure how many of y'all will, but Protocol Control is map 3, and everybody in the entire league is talking about Protocol Control because Protocol Control is very spawn trappable. So if you get into a spawn trap, man, you're done. I mean, that map is so hard, and Toronto is a very, very good team so far this year. And the Falcons have been struggling. I'm not gonna lie at all. They've been struggling pretty hard. And King of Body has the worst KD ratio in the entire league right now. And map 3, if they get spawn trap, man, it's gonna be over. He might not get 10 kills. All right, I'm just being honest. I was gonna go Kicks. If you guys know Kicks, he's a very good player right now for the Falcons. He's probably their best player. He's got like the 3rd highest KD in the whole league right now. The guy's going insane. But yeah, I went with King of Body for less than 19.5 map 3 kills. Like I said, man, they get spawn trapped, it's over. Obviously, anything can happen. It's definitely not a lock. Nothing's ever a lock. But I like this play a lot because of King of Body. Bryson Daly's just kind of, I mean, he's gonna do whatever he's gonna do. But King of Body, I like this play a lot here. Moving on to the last play, I gotta try and get this out quick because I'm once again recording a little bit late. We have Bryson Daly again on parlay play this time. I have him going over 89.5. This is just, the same thing as this play, but I just took him a little bit lower because I paired him up with Giannis here. So if you go over here to Giannis, let me pull him up on Outlier. Go to points. Go over 26.5. As you can see, it's minus 330. I mean, that's pretty good odds for at a 1.77. He's hit this in 9 straight games on the season. One against Orlando, who has the number one defense for points in the league right now. He's, like I said, he's hit it in 9 straight. As I keep saying, this is the biggest game of the season by far for any team. I mean, no matter what you're going to do, if you want to win this tournament, you have to play today. And there's nothing else really to say about it. If you want to win, you have to play. You have to do good, or not. If you don't, you go home. I mean, there's nothing else to say about it. And then, like I said, he's 1 of 1 head to head. He has gone over this line and hooked in his last 3 games against Atlanta. But if you come over here to Prop Madness, I'll show you him. This is another thing I liked about him. His points. He takes all of his shots pretty much in the restricted area. And Atlanta's defense, just like Houston's is against Hartenstein, they are also sort of middle of the pack against defending the restricted area. So I think this is another good matchup for him. But also, like I said before, he's Giannis. You know what I mean? Regardless of the defense, regardless of the matchup, he's Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's going to score. If he doesn't, he's having an off day. You know what I mean? There, guys like him, guys like Luka, guys like Shea, all these guys, man, the matchups don't affect them like 80% of the time. Probably even higher than that. So I really like this play a lot. I'll show you back again here. This is like a 2.1x, I believe. So we're getting pretty good value here for Bryson Daly as well. And then Giannis, I really like Giannis. But yeah, I really like this play overall. But yeah, I'll go ahead and recap the plays and get this video out to you guys because Bryson Daly is getting ready to play soon, and I apologize for getting it out pretty late. Yeah, so we got Isaiah Hartenstein over 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. We got Jalen Johnson over 8 rebounds. We got Bryson Daly over 109.5 rushing yards. And then we got King of Body under 19.5 map 3 kills. I love this play right here. I think this play could be probably my favorite play of the day. Or this one. This one could be as well. And then you have Giannis over 26.5. This is a slash line on Parlay Play. If you guys don't have Parlay Play, man, you got to get it. They have really good slash lines all the time. And, yeah, they have some really good... They're kind of like Chalkboard. If you guys use Chalkboard, they're really similar to Chalkboard in their like alternative lines. So I really recommend you guys get this. And then Bryson Daly over 89.5 rushing yards. As always, guys, I hope you guys enjoy. Hope we cash out, boys. I put a lot of effort into researching these plays, and it pains me when we lose. So I'm really trying to get you guys some wins, man. I really am. But yeah, hope you guys have a great Saturday, man. As always, I'll leave the link to the Discord in the description below. Make sure you guys join up, man. If you guys want to talk to people about games or picks or whatever, or just kind of hang out with the community, man, make sure you guys join up. We're trying to grow this community and get more people involved, man. So yeah, hope you guys have a great Saturday, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.